In 2010, Apple released the first iPad and established the tablet market. The iPad Air 2, originally released in 2014, continues to be a powerhouse in 2015. With the recent release of iOS 9, this powerful piece of hardware finally has the software it needs to take advantage of its power. At 6.1 millimeters thin and only 0.96 pounds, one can argue the iPad Air 2 is the best looking tablet on the market. So when you look at this beautiful screen, the one thing that should come to mind is Retina. Retina, Retina, Retina. And I mean, honestly, this is one of the best looking displays out there. This is just a beautiful display. Measuring at 9.7 inches diagonal, this is an LED backlit widescreen with multi-touch display. It's also using IPS technology, so it's great screen, great technology. As far as pixels, we're looking at 2048 by 1536. That's going to give you 264 pixels per inch. I mean, this is amazing. When you look at it in person, it's just phenomenal. I mean, phenomenal. You're also going to have a fingerprint resistant coating on here, so you're not going to have as many fingerprints as you've had in the past. Again, makes a huge difference in real life. The screen is also going to be fully laminated display, so you're going to get just the best you can get out there. And also, it's going to have an anti-reflective coating on it. So again, Apple's coming out, swinging, using some of the best technology out there. Now, as far as performance, the iPad Air 2 has been out for over a year, but it's still one of the top performing tablets. It's because it's using Apple's A8X processor. It's a 64-bit architecture, so it's just great hardware. Now, if you look, you can see that I'm kind of playing around with the notifications. It's nice to kind of have those drop downs. It's something that Android's had for a while, and it's nice to see Apple has it. So different notifications, emails I've received, different things like that, updates to games, fantasy football stuff, things like that. They also have the pull-up toolbar from the bottom in the iOS 9, so it's pretty cool. You can see you can play with the lighting, adjust it. So if you're outside, inside, you can play with that. You can also play with the sound, which is also nice and convenient. Figure out whatever you want. They have different modes at the bottom: airplane mode, turn off the Bluetooth, privacy mode, just different things. So they've really put a lot of effort into really refining this in iOS 9, just to kind of give the users the best experience they can get. So now let's talk price. The iPad Air 2 is going to come in at $499, $599, and $699. During the holiday season, you probably can find a good sale for it. Now, one really neat feature that I like is when you swipe to the left from the home screen, this sidebar comes up where you can see news notifications at the bottom and also different shortcuts to different cool things at the top. So that's pretty cool. At the top, if you push there, you can do the voice search. So here I voice search for the Houston Texans, my favorite football team. You can see the final score and it breaks it up by quarter, which again is pretty cool. And then if you click on it, it's going to pop up the Yahoo Sports page of whatever you looked at, so I can kind of see different stats on the team. When you really think about it, tablets are just a way for us to get to the software and interface. So applications are definitely important. And that's one thing that Apple has been great at is applications. As of now, there's over 1 million apps in the Apple iStore, and many of them are meant specifically for tablets. So that's going to be a great advantage that Apple has over Android. A lot of the Android apps are just made for phones and stretched out for tablets. So a lot of times you're going to get stretched out resolution. A lot of the games aren't going to look so great. As with Apple, the things are custom made for the tablet, so you're going to get some of the best performance. The chip that the Air is using is still an amazing chip. When you double click the home screen, you can see all the open apps. So I have over 20 apps open right now. I'm scrolling through them nice and smooth, no lag. And when you actually scroll up, you can actually close out the apps. So pick which one you want to close them out like that. Now, multitasking is something that was just now brought in with the iOS 9 update. So you can see on the left, I have the internet, and the right, I'm pulling up the apps that are eligible to double multitask. So I have Safari on one side, then I'm going to pull in the news app on the other side, which is pretty cool. And you can see once it loads up that I can see and use both apps at the same time. So it really allows for a better user interface, and you can adjust the apps like that. Really just nice and convenient and well thought out by Apple. In conclusion, yes, this 2014 tablet can compete in 2015. And with software updates from Apple, I see a long future for this tablet. Have a great day. Please like and subscribe.